Hello, this is Zammoh, and I'm doing another video about Roblox. So, last time I was, I did something about Roblox. I was just talking about their egg hunt, which you can see. It probably just put like an info card there that you can click on. I think it's on the top right, and watch that video. But this time I'm gonna do something different. So on that one, I had it all scripted out, and the game I was playing, I wasn't actually playing. That was just something I put in the background. This time, I'm actually playing the game while I'm talking. So I'm just using this for some background again. Just playing Broken Bones. So this is just all about Liveops, the new event kind of thing that Roblox is coming out with. So, if you haven't seen, Roblox has been talking a lot about this, about how they're going to have this, and it seems like it's just coming out of nowhere. But let me just stop talking about my thoughts on it and actually start talking about what it is. So, one of the things that they did was make it so that it replaced all seasonal and all the events, really seasonal and regular events. So that basically just got rid of like the Easter egg hunt, their usual Christmas thing, their Halloween event, their winter event, all of it, and just threw it out the window for Liveops. So people really didn't like that because that gets rid of all the things they can get for free on Roblox and all the cool other items that you can get. And when that happens, there's going to be a lot less difference. Like now there's going to be very little difference. It's going to be harder for you to even become not a noob looking person in Roblox without paying for something. Like before, you could just make a game, and it could get promoted. That's one way that you could get Robux. But a lot of people really wouldn't want to do that because that's hard to do now. So they would just play these events that they have, and that would make your avatar look cooler. So that's one thing they did. And also all of this, Roblox has stuff like the events where they get sponsored to do something. So, they get money or, exposure for letting another company show their brand off, like how they had the Nike event recently. That one, and they got paid for it. And being able to show it using Arthro and putting that whole event thing up to go buy it. So that's all gone. So that just lost a whole bunch of money for Roblox, unless they keep those. And then what they did along with that is basically just make make it easier for brands and people who do I got focused on that for a while, how there's a lot of critics of Roblox, and they try and make them sound really bad. So one of the things that they'll probably do is show how they made these Liveops things to make it harder for businesses and companies to show themselves on Roblox. That's just a small thing though. So then, the next thing is that we've already had these on Roblox. That's how games would get to top lists like this. So they would basically do in Liveops, you have to have your game up for 1 day, I forgot to talk about that. And for that one day, you need to have some kind of event. And so, like, how games have, like, a 2 times XP event, if they're like that, or something like that. So Roblox is going to have it so you need to have some event in your game the day it will come out. So they'll promote you, and that will happen. But we already have this on Roblox. Like, that's how games would get to the front page. It'd be like, I should just add this. And then, like some kind of event that's only for a limited time. And then people will play just because they want to get that limited thing. And then everyone wants it, and then everyone's playing. And that's how they would get popular. But Roblox basically just wants to delete all of this, like all of the events, and replace it with these things that we already have. It doesn't seem like it would be that good, like, at all. But maybe Roblox sees something in this, like maybe there's going to be something like they will keep seasonal events. They're just seeing what people think about it, like a lot of companies will do. But they still seem pretty set on it. Like, all of the moderators are like, yep, we're doing this, don't worry about it. They're not like, oh, okay, we'll change that. They're more just like, instead of changing them for their ideas, they're trying to explain it a little bit more. But people are still just not really liking it that much. And neither do I. I think, like, a lot of these items, these wings, these legs, this torso I'm using, the head I'm using, all of that came from Roblox events. I can make something look this beautiful out of basically just 45 Robux. Just 45 Robux for that. And then some skill, just to get the other items. Well, except the ollie zigzag, which is torso and the legs and not the egg on my head, but the actual, like, skin. That all came from events. You see? This came from an event. That arm that's coming out of my chest came from an event. That came from an event. This came out from an event. These amethyst ones, well, those aren't really from an event. This head, this, like, skin right here came from an event. These wings came from an event. So, like, you can see how all of this is, like, people would really want to have those events. So removing it so you can't even get any of that basically just makes it so that you can't really look like this anymore unless you've already played. Which brings me to the next part. Will Roblox be, like, making it so that each event has an item you can earn for Roblox? Like, I've not heard anyone talk about this, but I've thought about it to myself. Like, what they mean by those events that the games are going to have, does that mean that Roblox will give them, like, an item that, like, you can use as, like, gear or to wear as part of your outfit? I've just never seen anyone talk about that, so I thought, like, to talk about that right now. So, like, how for the Easter event this year in 2019, and for how they did in 2015 also, they had it spread across different games. So, in each of those games, you could earn an egg. I'm wondering if they're going to have it now so that you can still get free items, but it's just that it's going to be every single day, it's going to be different. And if Roblox does this, I would actually be pretty excited about live events. Liveops. That's the kind of mistakes you make when you don't script something. So if they had those kind of items that you could wear or have, like, some kind of badge that you could, like, put on you, like, not one of those just regular badges that you get in a game, but like a physical badge to show that you got something, like a pin that you could wear on your avatar, that would be something that it would be really cool for Roblox. I would think that would be like really nice, and it would still keep the same kind of event feel and have the promotions. But the only problem is with the sponsored places, but they could still have their items then in a game maybe like Roblox made for it, or just placed inside of the Liveops game for that day. That would completely change all of this and make it better. So, those are all my thoughts on the Liveops events. So, thanks for watching the video, and remember to like and subscribe. Bye, guys.